Hello everyone. My name is Sonu Singh and once again you have started watching me through this YouTube video. So today I'll talk about the ideas and tips that can help you to become a fluent English speaker. We are living in the age of globalization. It means that we are connected with all the country across the world, and that's the reason that if you have the ability to speak English, you can understand the information, you can understand what is going on in the trend, and you can create better opportunities for yourself. And that's the reason that there are surge in the number of teachers who are coming online and offline to teach spoken English. But English speaking and fluency depends on some other factors also. There are few things that is very important to learn from the classes, but there are few things that you need to decide, and that will determine that how fluent you are in English speaking. So we are going to talk about those factors. The first factor is fear. When you're going to talk in English language, we have this one fear in our mind that maybe my English is not good enough. Maybe that other person's English is very good. And if I try to speak in English, people will make fun of me. But that is not going to happen. Language is just a medium to convey your message, to convey the information. That's why you have to focus your all the attention on the information. This is just a wrong perception, a wrong fear that you have in your mind. And why do we have it? Because English is the second language for us. And that's the reason that everyone has to develop an approach to learn this language. And when you learn this language and when you try to speak, you will always have this fear. But if you understand the reality that no one is going to laugh at you. Why? Because throughout the day you communicate in your own mother tongue, and still you don't know the grammar of your mother tongue. You don't know so many words that you are using. Like when we try to communicate any information in our mother tongue, like it is Hindi for me, it may be some other language for you. So we include the words that is Urdu, that is Farsi, that is taken from the other languages. But we are comfortable, and that's why we do not care that during Hindi speaking we are using the English words also. During our Hindi speaking, we are not following all the grammatical rules. So you have to follow the same formula in the English language also. That when you try to speak, make sure that you have all the attention on the communication, on the message. And if you have it, slowly, you will remove your fear. Fear will always be an obstruction, and there is no class you can attain for removing your fear. You just have to think about it in a straight manner. That language cannot destroy your image, and particularly when you're trying to learn it. Yeah, there are situations where you have to speak from the stages and having the fear from the public speaking when you're going to present yourself from the stage. Definitely that's a natural thing. But if you are fearful of talking to somebody over the call or having one-to-one conversation, that's just a wrong perception and illusionary fear. So you have to get rid of fear. How can you remove your fear? By having practice. If you practice every day, that will help you to remove your fear. So if you want to increase your fluency, if you want to improve your fluency, it is very important for you to work on your fear, and fear can only be removed by the practice and having the confidence. So make sure that you create enough opportunity at home to speak English as many times as possible. Like you can record yourself, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to anyone who is able to talk to you in English or who is able to understand you. What I do, that if there is no one around me, I just start talking to myself, because I feel that if I will not talk, I will not have the confidence. I am able to speak confidently, but still I know that my confidence comes from practice. And if you need practice, you do not need to depend on someone else. So make sure that you have enough practice, and if you have practice, definitely you'll get the confidence and you'll overcome your fear of speaking. Second thing is habit. What happens that we know the words. Like when we have to read, we can read. When we have to write, we can write. But when we are speaking during our conversation, we realize that certain word is not easy to pronounce. And that's why we have this fear that maybe if I try to speak English, there will be a slip of tongue, or maybe my pronunciation will be bad. So if you fear these kinds of things, you need to develop a habit of using the English word. These days, one concept is very famous, the English language. English means Hindi plus English. So you can do this thing that if you know that somebody is not completely able to understand your English language, so you can use as much English as possible and try to reduce the Hindi sentence. I'm not saying that completely stop the Hindi, but I'm saying that use Hindi plus English, and that will help you to be familiar with the words. And if you become familiar with the words, your that fear will go away. Even I was facing that problem. I was able to speak English, but during my conversation, I always had this fear that maybe there will be a slip of tongue, or I will not be able to pronounce the word correctly. So what I did, that I started practicing tongue twister. When I read newspaper, I make sure that I read it for 30 minutes aloud. When I read it aloud, what happens? That my tongue becomes familiar with all the words that come across while reading. And that's how, when I have to speak, and if I have to use those words, automatically, very naturally, that word comes to my tongue and I don't have any fear. So develop a habit of speaking and reading aloud so that you can become familiar with it. Next, that you can create the cause, because your journey, your excellence all depends on the cause. If you're trying to learn English, what is the cause? What is the reason that you're trying to learn? And the cause cannot be natural. Cause is something that we create. Suppose I have to be one of the best speaker of the country, or if I have to master the art of interview or group discussion, these are the cause that I have. And if I have these cause, if I have created this cause, I will take interest in speaking. I'll take interest in my learning. So that's why if you have the cause and that cause is fair, it will help you to stay motivated, and that's how you'll push yourself regularly to be a little bit better every day. That's why only just making decision about learning is not enough. Every day you have to see your goal, that why you're learning English language, and if you learn English language, what will be the changes around you, how it can provide you the better opportunity, how can it facilitate your life, and how will you get the better opportunity because of your good English speaking skill. So if you create these kinds of causes, definitely it will help you to stay motivated, and every day you'll make extra effort so that you can reach in that situation, and you can exactly turn your vision into your reality. Next thing is that only speaking is not enough, because if you really want to create impact, then it is very important for you to upgrade your knowledge. So what kind of knowledge do you need to upgrade? Well, you can learn 3 to 4 or 5 words every day. So when you read newspaper, make sure that if you do not know the meaning of any word, instantly you will search and you will try to learn that word. Like, it is very easy for you right now because you are living in the age of technology. So if you search any word in the mobile dictionary, take the screenshot. And if you take the screenshot of 4 to 5 words, whenever you get free time, you can scroll your pictures that you have taken, and you will just learn about these words. So make sure that you will determine that you will learn 2-3 new sentences every day. And when you learn 2-3 new sentences, you will try to use it. You will try to create more and more sentences on the same pattern. If you just learn 2-3 more sentences every day, you can learn so many sentences. And that's how you can empower yourself with the diverse knowledge of creating better sentences, creating variety of sentences. And that's why if you will try to speak, you will not stuck in a particular situation. So you can learn 4 to 5 words every day. You can learn 2-3 sentences every day. And don't ask me that how will you learn, because you can simply go to YouTube, you can go to Google and search whatever you want to search, and definitely you'll get the help from there. So it is all about determination. If you are determined enough to learn this language, if you're determined enough to speak fluent English, definitely the idea that I am sharing with you, it is the practical idea, and if you follow it, I'm sure that it is going to bring the change the way you speak English, and definitely you'll achieve the better fluency and you can create the better opportunity for yourself. So that's all in this video. I hope that you like this video, and if you like this video, then hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends. Thank you for staying with me. See you in next video.